Hello everyone, Scoony07 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game we have the 3-6 Colorado Rockies taking on the 5-4 Arizona Diamondbacks. This is game one of a 3-game series between these two teams. We're here at Chase Field, and here is the starting lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Leading off, the right fielder, Willie Travers. Batting second, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Batting third, the first baseman, Todd Hilton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Brad Hallpie. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Garrett Atkins. Batting seventh, the catcher, Jorvit Tureba. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jeff Francis. And batting eighth, Jason Nix, the second baseman. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeff Francis. On the mound for the Diamondbacks, it is Brandon Webb. Comes in the game with a 3.21. 2 wins, no losses, an ERA of 3.21. 14 innings pitched, allowed 12 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks. We're here at Chase Field, which gives a +2 to strikeouts and a -1 to walks, nothing to home runs. Willie steps up. He's batting at .290. Here's the first pitch. 5-5, possible error. 2-6, double star. Ground ball to Drew. Drew's error rating is on a 1 to 5. That's a 3, and that's going to be an error. That's a one-base error as Drew boots the ball. So with that, the Rockies lead off with a base runner on an error. E6 for that one. And let's take a look at the fielding for the Diamondbacks out there in left field. It's going to be Burns. Young will be in center field. Upton at right field, going around the horn. Reynolds at third. Drew at short. Hudson at second. Jackson at first. Behind the plate is Schneider, and on the mound is Webb. So we have a steal attempt here. It's going to be a -1. That's going to be a 17. Nothing from Snyder. And that's a 13. And Travis will steal second on that. Troy Tulowitzki batting at .250. Here's the pitch. Infield at normal depth. 3-2. Strikeout plus. Now on a strikeout plus, we add 10 plus the rating of the ballpark. So that's going to be a 12. That's a 20. That's a 4. Struck him out. And we have another steal attempt. One away. That's still going to be a 17. And he steals third. So with that, Tulowitzki has stolen, Travers has stolen second and third. Todd Hilton up. Hilton batting at .286. Here's the pitch. One away. 5-2, that's going to be a hit by pitch. Brandon Webb gives a +5, that's a 2. And that is a hit by pitch. Infield going to be normal. Matt Holliday batting a .441. Strategy roll 9, here's the pitch. 1-3, that's going to be a blank. 1-5, and that's going to be a double. Pass Young. And with that, Travis will come home to score. Hilton will get the hold sign at first to home. The throw is less than or equal to. His base run rating is a 2. That's a 3. And that would be a hold sign. Brad Hallpie up. Hallpie batting a 23, strategy roll 10. 2-1, strike 16, that's a 7. Struck him out. So when there is 2 outs, all base run ratings get a +1. Garrett Atkins is up, is batting a .344. Strategy roll 13, the Rockies holding off. 1-3 blank. 1-3, that's going to be a base hit past Drew. That's going to score a run. Holiday on third will come home from second to home. Advance on a 3-6, that's a 5. And that's another run scored. 2 runs scored. It's now 3-0 top of the first. Garrett Atkins on first, and that's going to bring up Jorvit. Jorvit batting a .208. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 10. 2-2 blank. 4-4 ground ball to Reynolds. And that retires the side. So 3 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Leading off, Crispy center fielder, Crispy Young. Batting second, the left fielder, Eric Burns. Batting third, the second baseman, Orlando Hudson. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Connor Jackson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Justin Upton. Batting seventh, the catcher, Chris Schneider. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Stephen Drew. Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brandon Webb. And on the mound for the Rockies, it is Jeff Francis, comes into the game with a 9.40 ERA. 1 loss, 6 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 9 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Chris is batting a .237. Here's the pitch. Colorado had 1 left on, by the way, at the end of that inning. 6-1, that's going to be a walk. 11, the 14 is too high. 4-2, fly ball out to the Travers, and 1 away. Eric Burns batting a .147. Here's the pitch. 3-1, strike 10. That's a 2. Struck him out. Orlando Hudson batting a .450. 2 away. Here's the pitch. .2-1 range. 2-1 double star. That's a fly ball out to the Travers. His range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. Makes the catch at the track. And they go down in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. At the end of 1, it's Colorado 3, Diamondbacks nothing. And it's going to be Jason Nix, Jeff Francis, and Willie Travers due up for the Rockies. Top of the second, Jason Nix batting an .045. 2-2 blank. 5-5, that's going to be a base hit. Base hit down the third baseline as Reynolds can't get to it in time, and Jason Nix is on with a base hit. So that's going to bring up Jeff Francis. Let's take a look at how he's doing so far throughout the season. Played in 2 games, and this is his first at-bat. Sacrifice play coming up, infield coming in. The pitch. 5-1 blank, and that is a successful sac bunt. So 1 away with that, it's going to get Nix over to second. We go to the top of the order. Willie Travers is 0 for 1 with a run scored. Strategy rolls a 12. Here's the pitch. 3-1 blank. 5-1. Ground ball to Reynolds. And the out is going to be at first. And Nix will hold at second. So 2 away with a runner on second. Really, Troy Tulowitzki up. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Strategy roll 3. Here's the pitch. 2-4, strike 10. That's a 9. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Connor Jackson, Mark Reynolds, and Justin Upton due up for the Diamondbacks. Connor Jackson batting at .214. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-5. Home run chance. That's a 6. That's a 6. And that ball is out of here. Opposite field home run for Connor Jackson. Puts the Diamondbacks on the board with a solo home run. It's now 3-1. Mark Reynolds batting at .382. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 5-6. That's going to be a blank. 1-6. And that is going to be a double. And it hops off the wall. Reynolds is on second with a double. Justin Upton batting at .263. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 6. No outs yet. 1-4. Home run. That's a 14. That's an 11. And that ball is gone. Out of here. 2-run home run for Justin Upton. And that ball is hit into the upper decks out there in left field. And that is now we have a tie game. We're all squared up at 3 on that 2-run home run by Justin Upton. Chris Schneider now up. Schneider batting at .267. Here's the pitch. 5-5 blank. 5-1 fly ball out to the Travers. Out number 1. Stephen Drew batting at .276. Here's the pitch. 2-5 home run. 13, that's a 15 too high. 5-6 ground ball to Nix. And that's out number 2. 2 away, Brandon Webb batting at .333. Here's the pitch. 6-6 blank. 5-3, that's going to be a double star. Fly ball out to the Travers. And that is out number 3. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors. After 2, we're tied at 3. We go to the top of the third. It's going to be Todd Hirton, Matt Holliday, and Brad Hallpie due up for the Rockies. Todd Hilton with a run scored last time up. 2-5. That's a strike. 10. That's a 1. Struck him out. Matt Holliday up. Holliday is 1 for 1 with a double run scored and an RBI. The pitch. 1-2. Strikeout 11. That's an 8. Struck him out. 2 away. Brad Hallpie. Hallpie is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The pitch. And that's going to be 5-6. Strike 16. That's a 14. Struck him out. So the Diamondbacks get into striking position and they retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. Go to the bottom of the third. It's going to be Crispy Young, Eric Burns, and Orlando Hudson due up for the Diamondbacks. Chris batting a .231. Here's the pitch. 4-2 possible error on a throw. 6-6 fly ball out to the Travers. Out number 1. Eric Burns 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Here's the pitch. 4-5 question mark. Single and a 1. That's a 6. It's too high. Ground ball to Atkins. Out number 2. Orlando Hudson 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 1-6 blank. 6-4 ground ball to Hilton. And the Rockies retire the Diamondbacks in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3. We're tied at 3. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Garrett Atkins, Yorvit Torreba, and Jason Nix due up for the Rockies. Garrett Atkins, 1 for 1 with a double with 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 3-1 blank. 3-6 base hit past Barnes. And with that, Garrett Atkins gets on with a base hit. Infield double play depth. Yorvit Torreba up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 6. The pitch. 6-4 range play. 3-1. Power hit to Young. That's going to be a single. Now, Young's range is on a 1-4. That's a 5, and that one got past him. And it got past him, and so the Rockies now have runners on first and second. Jason Nix, 1 for 1. Strategy rolls a 9. Here's the pitch. No outs. 4-6 at the ballpark. So we're going to go to Chase Field for this play. 4-4. And that's going to be a single plus 7 to Barnes. And 1 run will score. Torreba will get the hold sign. Nix. Barnes throws it to Hudson. Nix's base run rating is a 2. That's a 6. He tried to beat the throw to second, and he got the out instead. He tried to beat it. If it was a 6, it's an out at second. He tried to beat Barnes, but they got him out at second. 1 run will score. Atkins will make it a 4-3 game for the Rockies. Strategy roll 7, infield at normal depth. Here's Jeff Francis. 5-4, strike 18. That's a 9. Struck him out. 2 away, we go to the top of the order. Willie Travers is 0 for 2 with a run scored. Strategy roll 16. Here's the pitch. 2-1 strike, 10-17 too high. 5-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Hudson. And that retires the side. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Connor Jackson, Mark Reynolds, and Justin Upton due up for the Diamondbacks. Connor Jackson 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. 6-3, walk 18. That's a 6. And that's a walk. Mark Reynolds 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. Strategy rolls an 8. Infield at double play. 4-6 blank. 2-6 double star 3 ground ball to Atkins. And that's going to be on a fielder's choice. Jackson will get forced out at second. And Reynolds will take over at first. So 1 away on a fielder's choice. That's going to bring up Justin Upton. Upton with his first home run of the season in this game today. He's 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. Strategy rolls an 8. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch. 5-5 blank. 6-5. And that is going to be a base hit. And with that, Reynolds will advance to third on a 2 through 6. His base run rating is a 2. So we now have runners on the corners. Chris Schneider 0 for 1, strategy roll 14. Diamondbacks holding off. 4-5, question mark, single on a 1. The 9 is too high. 2-6, fly ball to Holiday. And that is going to be roll 1d6. If it's less than, the runner will score. And with that, Reynolds will come around to score on a sac fly by Chris Schneider. Strategy roll 4, Stephen Drew steps up. 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 4-2, error on a possible throw. 1-6, base hit to Hall Pie. Hall Pie's error rating is in a 1 to 7. The 19 is too high. Throwing error only applicable if rolling for runner advancement. Otherwise, no error on the throw. So with that, Upton will advance to third. And we do have a 6, so we check the 1. Lead runner advances to third. Lead runner advances. Ball caught off, and the trailing runner is thrown out. So Drew gets thrown out at second to Hall Pie. So 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Diamondbacks. After 4, we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Troy Tulowitzki, Todd Hilton, and Matt Holliday due up for Colorado. Troy Tulowitzki is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. 2-3, strike, 10. That's a 3. Struck him out. Todd Hilton. Hilton is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a run scored. The pitch. 2-2, blank. And that is going to be 5-4, double star, ground ball to Jackson. And that is out number 2. Bat Holiday up. Holiday is 1 for 2 with a double, strikeout, a run, RBI. 2-4. Strike 11. That's a 6. Struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Diamondbacks retire the Rockies in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is Brandon Webb, Chris B. Young, and Eric Barnes due up for the Diamondbacks. Brandon Webb 0 for 1. 5-2 at range play at the ballpark. 5-2 double star. Holiday's ranges on a 1-3. That's a 1. He makes the catch. So 1 away, we go to the top of the order. Here's Chris B. Young, 0 for 2, the pitch. 5-6 blank. 3-1 ground ball to Atkins. Out number 2. Eric Barnes is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, the pitch. 1-6 blank. 1-3 fly ball out there to Travers. So the Rockies retired the Diamondbacks in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5, we're all tied at 4. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Brad Hallpie, Garrett Atkins, and Yorvit Torreba due up for the Rockies. Brandon Webb can face 6 more batters before he's considered tired. Brad Hallpie 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, the pitch. 4-5 blank. 6-2 fly ball out there to Upton. Out number 1. Garrett Atkins is 2 for 2 with a run and 2 RBIs, the pitch. 5-5 possible error. 6-6 double star. Ground ball to Jackson. Error rating for Jackson's on a 1-7. That's a 9. No error there. And 2 away. Yorvit Torreba is 1 for 2. The pitch. 1-6 strike 13. That's a 13. Struck him out. And that's his 10th strikeout of the day for Brandon Webb. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Orlando Hudson, Connor Jackson, and Mark Reynolds due up for the Diamondbacks. Orlando Hudson 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-2 strike 8, 13 too high. 6-3 double star. Ground ball to Tulowitzki. Out number 1. Connor Jackson 1 for 1 with a home run, a walk, a run, RBI, 2-6, strike 7, 14 too high. 5-2 ground ball to Atkins. Out number 2. Mark Reynolds is 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. 5-1 home run chance on a 1. The 6 is too high. 1-2, and that's going to be a double. And that's off the wall for a double for Mark Reynolds. That's going to bring up Justin Upton. Upton 2 for 2 with a home run, a run, 2 RBIs. Strategy rolls a 2, 1-6 is a blank. 5-4 ground ball to Hilton. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Diamondbacks. After 6, we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 7th. Jason Nix, Jeff Francis, and Willie Travers due up for the Rockies. Here's Brandon Webb can face 3 more batters. Jason Nix 2 for 2 with an RBI. Here's the pitch. 2-5, strikeout, 18, that's an 11. Struck him out. Now they're going to leave Francis in. I was just checking his stats to see where he's at in his ratings. Francis is going to stay in, 1 away. 4-3 blank. 2-3. Ground ball back to Webb. Out number 2. Willie Travers 0 for 3 the pitch. 1-2, strike 10, 13, too high. 3-2, fly ball out there to Upton. As we sing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And that was a very easy inning to score as the Diamondbacks retire the Rockies in order, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. So let's take a look at the box score after 6.5 innings have been played. Arizona scoring 3 runs in that first inning, and then a run in the 4th inning. 4 runs on 6 hits with no errors. Arizona matching them as well. 3 runs in the 2nd inning, and then a run in the 4th also to tie the game up. It's 4 runs and 6 hits as well for the Diamondbacks. However, 1 error for the Diamondbacks. It is going to be Chris Schneider, Stephen Drew, and Brandon Webb due up for the Diamondbacks. Jeff Francis can face 3 more batters. Here's the pitch to Chris Schneider. Schneider is 0 for 1 with an RBI. 1-5, strike 18, that is an 18. Struck him out. 1 away, Stephen Drew is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-2, strike 11, that is a 9. Struck him out. So Brandon Webb not taking the hit here. And they're going to bring in Chris Buke. Buke batting a 400. Here's the pitch. 3-1, strike 10. The 13 is too high. 3-1, base hit to Travers. And with that, Chris Buke is on with a base hit. Colorado warming up the bullpen. Chris Young comes up. Young is 0 for 3. Strategy roll is a 7. The pitch. 5-6 blank. 5-2. Question mark 7. Power hit to Holiday. That is an 18, and that's going to be a fly ball out. And that retires the side. 1 left on. We go to it's no runs, 1 hit. No errors, and 1 left on for the Diamondbacks. After 7, we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 8th. It's Troy Tulowitzki, Todd Houghton, and Matt Holliday due up for the Rockies. So we have a right, left, right. So they're going to bring in Billy Buckner is going to come in to pitch. That's his card. Buckner, first time we're seeing him, he's got 1 win, an ERA with 3.21, 14 innings pitched allowed, 16 hits, 11 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats for Brandon Webb, he went 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 11 strikeouts on the season, and 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 3.43. Buckner, the pitch to Tulowitzki, 0 for 3 on the day. 2-5, strikeout, 10, that's a 4. Struck him out. 1 away. Todd Hilton up. Hilton is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 5-1, home run, that's a 7. The 8 is too high. 3-2, ground ball to Hudson. Out number 2. Matt Holliday. Holliday is 1 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, 2 strikeouts, an RBI, a run, and an RBI. 5-1 home run, that's a 14, that's a 4, and that ball is out of here. Solo home run by Matt Holliday. And that ball is gone. It's now 5-1 and hit that one dead center out of the ballpark. And that is going to bring up Brad Hallpie. Hallpie is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. The pitch. 2-1, that's going to be a walk. 14, that's a 12. And that's going to be a walk. So, runner on first, and that's going to bring up Garrett Atkins. 2 outs. Strategy rolls an 18. Here's the pitch. 6-6, strike 10. The 11 is too high. 1-6, that's going to be a base hit past Upton. Now, on a 1, so either way, Hallpie will advance to third. We're going to deal with Garrett Atkins. Atkins' base run rating is a 3. If roll is less than or equal to, his base run rating is a 3, that's a 3. That means he will advance on the throw. So with that, runners on second and third, and that is going to bring up Yorvit Torreba. Torreba is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 16. Here's the pitch. 2-5, strikeout 13. That's a 2. Struck him out. So 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And that is going to bring up Eric Barnes, Orlando Hudson, and Connor Jackson due up for the Diamondbacks. With that, Jeff Francis is tired, so they are going to bring in a new pitcher for the Rockies. And on the mound, we do have they're going to bring in Tyler. Tyler went 1 1/3 innings, allowed 2 strikeouts, no hits, no walks. He's got 1 save on the regular season, but nothing in the replay just yet. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Taking a look at the stats here for Jeff Francis, he went 7 innings. Allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and 2 home runs, an ERA of a 7.32. Bottom of the 8th, he's got to face off against Eric Barnes, Orlando Hudson, and Connor Jackson due up for the Diamondbacks. Eric Barnes 0 for 3 with a strikeout. The pitch. 3-2. Walk 7. The 19 is too high. 4-1. That is going to be a fly ball out there to Hall Pie. Out number 1. Orlando Hudson 0 for 3. The pitch. 2-5 range play. 4-5, and that's going to be a base hit to Atkins. Atkins range is on a 1-5. Is on a 1-2. That is a 4. That's going to be a base hit. And it gets by him, so the Diamondbacks have a runner on first. Connor Jackson is 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 5. Here's the pitch. 1-2, possible error on a throw. 4-1, double star, fly ball out to Holiday. Out number 2. We do have a steal attempt for Orlando. And that is a 9, and he successfully steals second. So it was a -2. SB rating was a -1. Torrealba gives a -1 as well to that. Mark Reynolds, 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. With 2 doubles and 2 runs, 5-4, wild pitch, 15 outside of the range. And that is going to be 6-5, ground ball to Tuloski, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of at the end of 8. It's Colorado 5, Arizona 4. We go to the top of the 9th. It's going to be Jason Nix, Taylor Buskowitz, and Willie Travers due up for the Rockies. Arizona down by a run, but will we see some 9th inning magic? We'll find out. Let's take a look at the box score after 8 innings of play. Colorado took the lead again in the 8th. Arizona couldn't come back to tie it up. It's 5 runs on 8 hits with no errors. Arizona, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Nothing in the 8th inning there. And that is going to do it for Billy Buckner for the Diamondbacks. And they're going to bring in Juan Cruz. Yep. Actually, they're going to bring in Chad. That's his card. So Chad Quills is going to come in. He's pitched 3 innings, allowed 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Billy Buckner. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 9.0. Jason Nix, 2 for 3, the pitch. 3-5, strikeout, 18, that is a 14. Struck him out. 1 away. Taylor not taking the hit here. They're going to bring in Ryan Spilgood. Ryan comes in the game batting a 100. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-6. That's a strike. 9-8. Struck him out. 2 away, and we go to the top of the order. Willie Travers is 0 for 4 on the day with a run scored. The pitch. Two. Home run, that's a 1. The 12 is too high. 2-5, line drive back to Quills. And that retires the side. No runs. No hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the ninth, and they're going to bring in Brian. Yep. So Brian for tennis will come in. That is his card to try to close out this game. Going for his second save. He's pitched 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no strikeouts, and no walks. Justin Upton is 2 for 3 with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. So he's got to face Upton, Schneider, and Drew. 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. Here's the pitch to Upton. Upton. 2-4, strikeout plus. That's a 32. That's a 9. Struck him out. Chris Schneider. Schneider is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and RBI. The pitch. 2-1 range play at the ballpark. 5-6 HRP. That's a 17. That is a 7. And that ball is out of here. Left side of the ballpark out there in the left field, and Chris Schneider ties this game up. Once again, we are now all squared at 5. Stephen Drew, 1 away. Drew is 1 for 3. The pitch. 1-3. Question mark. Double star on a 1-2 on a 1-12. That is a 10, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Travers. Out number 2. Chad not taking the hit. Instead, they're going to bring in Mika Owings to come in. Owings is batting a 500. The pitch. 3-2, walk plus 18. That's a 3. And they are going. So as Owings gets on, they are going to pull him for a base runner. They're going to bring in Jeff Salazar to pitch run. Pickoff attempt on a 1-8. That is a 1. And that is an out. We go into extra innings. So when we hit extra innings, as I normally do, I just let the computer pick who the relief pitchers are going to be. So in this case, we're going to bring in Doug Slayton. Slayton batting comes into the game with a 2.25 ERA. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the top of the 10th. We are in free baseball. It's Troy Tulowitzki, Todd Hilton, and Matt Holliday due up for the Rockies. Doug Slayton, 4 innings pitched, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. A 3-1, that's going to be a blank. 3-1, ground ball to Reynolds. Out number 1. Todd Hilton. Hilton is 1-0 for 3. The pitch. 1-6, strike 11, 17, too high. 3-5, ground ball to Drew. Out number 2. 2 away. Matt Holliday, 2 for 4 on the day. 3-1, blank. 1-3, question mark 8, power hit to Young. That's a 1. That's going to be a base hit. And with that, Holliday is on with a base hit. We go to Brad Hallpie. Hallpie, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Doug Slayton tired. 1-1, hit by pitch, 14. That's a plus 10. So that's where the 14 comes from. That is a 12. And that is a hit by pitch. So runners now on first and second. That's going to bring up Garrett Atkins. Atkins is 3 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs. 1-3 blank. 3-6 base hit to Barnes. Holiday will come in to score. Hallpie will get the hold sign, and the Rockies now have a 1-run lead. Two away with runners on first and second. Jorvik Torreba is 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Doug Slayton tired. They are leaving him in. He just needs one more out. 3-5 blank. 4-2 double star. Fly ball out there to Upton. And that retires the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 10th. 2 left on for the Rockies. Crispy Young, Eric Barnes, and Orlando Hudson due up for the Diamondbacks. So we do have a couple things changed here. Hallpie out there in right field will be replaced by Seth Smith. Third base, Atkins will be Ian Stewart. So Stewart, and we're going to do the old double switch. Stewart and Smith are going to swap on that one. So with that, we go to the bottom of the 10th. Brian Futenis is going to come out, and they're going to bring in Manuel Coapas. Comes into the game with an ERA of a 9.0. He's got 1 win, 1 save, a 9.0 ERA, 4 innings pitched, allowed 7 hits, 1 strikeout, and 2 walks. He's got to face off against Chris, Eric, and Orlando due up for the Diamondbacks. Chris, 0 for 4, 5-6 blank. 6-1, ground ball to Stewart, out number 1. Eric Barnes, 0 for 4 in the day with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 5-2 blank. 2-1 base hit. And with that, Eric Barnes is on with a base hit. So with that, they're going to bring in IG to pinch run. So we do have a pinch runner on the mound on first. Infield at double play depth. Orlando Hudson comes up. He's 1 for 4. Strategy roll 9. Here's the pitch. 6-3 walk. 9. The 11 is too high. 3-1 ground ball to Stewart. And that is going to be a force out. So IG will get forced out at second. And Hudson is on at first on a fielder's choice. Connor Jackson up. He's 1 for 3 with a home run, a walk, a run, RBI. Strategy roll 15 with a runner on first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 6-2 blank. 2-5 power hit to Smith. That's going to be a 12. That's going to be a double. And that is going to score Hudson. He is a 6 and above. The runner advances, no throw on that. And if the throw is greater than to the die roll, he will advance. Jackson will go to third. And once again, the Diamondbacks find a way to tie this game up. The go-ahead run at third. Mark Reynolds up. Reynolds is 2 for 4. Here's the pitch. Infield normal depth. 3-1 blank. 2-4 double star 5. Fly ball out there to Holiday. And that is out number 3. So coming into left field, it's going to be Alex Romero will come in at left field. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors after 10. We're tied at 6. We go to the top of the 11th. Jason Nix, Manuel Copas, and Willie Travers due up. Doug Slayton tired. And they're going to bring in Parrott to pitch. Parrott, first time we're seeing him, he's got 3 wins, 5 losses, an ERA of a 4.31, 56 and 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 45 hits, 42 strikeouts, and 12 walks. Does have a special K rating. Mix up, he's 2 for 4, 3-3 double star, fly ball out there to Romeo. Out number 1. Copa's not taking the hit. They're going to bring in Clint Rams. That'll be 6-4. Strikeout 12. The 14 is too high. 1 struck him out. We go to the top of the order. Willie Travers, 0 for 5. The pitch. 3-6. Home run chance at a 1-4. The 14 is too high. That's a 3. Struck him out. So, no runs. It's a 3 up, 3 down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 11th, and for the Rockies, they're going to bring in Mika Bowie. Bowie's got 1/3 of an inning pitched, allowed 1 hit, no strikeouts, no walks. Justin Upton, Chris Schneider, and Stephen Drew due up for the Diamondbacks. 6-1, strike 22, that is a 12. Struck him out. Chris Schneider, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. 5-3, walk plus, that's a 24, that's a 19. And he's on with a base hit. Infield double play, depth, strategy rolls a 10, Stephen Drew, 1 for 4, here's the pitch. 2-6, home run chance on a 1-12, that's an 11. That's a 5. That's a 2-run home run for the Diamondbacks. And Arizona will win this game on a 2-run home run. 8, and it's now 8-6, and that's the game. So the Diamondbacks defeat the Rockies. Here an extra. Final line score coming right up. So with that, Yosimo Parrott will get the win. Mika Bowie will get the loss. Chris Schneider First home run of the season. Connor Jackson picks up his second home run of the season. Justin Upton will also take his first home run. Same with Stephen Drew. Matt Holliday also with his first home run. So the Diamondbacks will defeat the Rockies here in extra innings in 11. It is Colorado 6 runs on 10 hits with no errors. Arizona 8 runs on 12 hits with 1 error. Let's take a look at the stats for those pitchers. Yosemite Parrott will get the win. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 strikeouts, no ERA. Mika Bowie picks up the loss. He went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 home run, an ERA of a 25.71. So that's going to do it for us here at Chase Field. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos go up in the replay, when I go live with all the Philadelphia Phillies games and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooty007. We'll see you next time for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.